Listen, my gorgeous Virgolini, I know it hasn't been easy, but you need to understand one particular thing here. Your number is 1109 when it comes to numerology, and this is gonna be big, this is gonna be monumental. You know why? Because you are about to awake. My gorgeous Virgolini, you are about to awake like never before, and by the end of this month, you need to trust me. You need to trust me with this. By the end of the month of October, you are going to realize that you are going to have probably the biggest turning point in your entire life. I repeat, my gorgeous Virgolini, you are about to awake. By the end of this month, you're also going to realize that you are going to have something so big, something so enormous, something so giant to look forward to, okay? And at the same time, by the end of the month of October, you will know that you have got something so big and important to share to the every significant person in your life. This is how happy you are going to be. This is how excited you are going to be, because the whole new stage in your life is about to begin. So right now, from the beginning of October 2024, my gorgeous Virgolini, all I can say to you and all I need to say to you is to follow your inner call. Okay, and do not absolutely anything to stop you whatsoever, because this in itself is ever so important when it comes to you realigning with yourself and finding yourself on the path that's actually destined for you. Okay, so this is why the month of October is gonna be monumental when it comes to you, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. And when I said I know it hasn't been easy, because certain plans have been slowed down in your life, and this did kind of made you feel rather frustrated every now and then. But you must not allow this negativity to win. You must not allow this negativity to take over, because you've been going through something really difficult. But what's important here is that at around the mid-October, there is such a significant, such a specific lesson that you've learned when it comes to all this. And I'm so happy that you're able to recognize what this lesson is going to be, because that's a clear sign and it is a clear indication that you are evolving, you are transforming, you are healing, and you are ascending onto the next level of your spiritual journey. I know that the actual word or lesson sounds really scary, but it is ever so important when it comes to us reflecting on things in the way we need to reflect on them, you know, instead of maybe ignoring things or suppressing things at the back of our mind. This is also going to be the time where you're gonna realize how powerful you are and how strong you are. My God, my gorgeous Virgolini, you have no idea what all these negativities and maybe certain fears you've been going through lately. You have no idea what has all this been preparing you for everything that is going to be happening and unfolding throughout the months of October. This is all you have actually been prepared for. And I know it sounds really crazy, but it is to do with you reaching this certain stage of your subconscious mind and your consciousness as well, where you are able to reflect in a different way. And that's all you need when it comes to moving forward with your life. And you, my gorgeous Virgolini, you are indeed well due. For example, when it comes to the 1st of October, you see, it's all gonna start with the very 1st of October. It's about you kind of, not feeling kind of negative anymore. It's like you not feeling down anymore, because there is something, you know, that has been bothering you for a while now. For the last few months, something has been bothering you to the point where maybe subconsciously you were ignoring certain opportunities, which is absolutely normal. But it's also a clear sign how much your energy has actually been drained when it comes to all this. September has been a little bit better in terms of the actual energy, slowly but surely starting to pick up. But now by the time you get to the beginning of October, right the 1st of October, you will notice something different. Something is gonna be different when it comes to your energy in general. You will feel like you are more active, and you are gonna feel really creative. And when we are feeling like this, when it comes to our mind and when it comes to our body, we are like kind of pushed, you know, towards, you know, certain aspect of our lives that we clearly kind of need to face. And this aspect of your life right now on the very 1st of October, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's going to be you having this idea. You're suddenly going to have this idea, and this idea, it's, you know, how this idea in itself, it's gonna be so big when it comes to you making the first step towards your own happiness. But it's not about things that are really pleasant, it's not about things that are really good, but there is some kind of like a realization you're gonna have, this idea like how to set the boundaries. You will realize now it's time to set the boundaries. You must not kind of waste your energy anymore. You will clearly see, clearly understand. You will be clearly aware of what has been draining your energy unnecessarily for so long, something that has come to an end. Only now you will have a courage to admit this. This is so important. You have no idea when it comes to setting the boundaries. You have to protect your precious energy. So this idea you're going to have on the very 1st of October 2024, it's going to be about you making the first step, you know, towards setting the boundaries. You will know what has come to an end, and this is something in itself, my gorgeous Virgolini, you are gonna need to set the boundaries with, you know. And it's important when it comes to you protecting your energy. You will be able to establish exactly what do you want to do and what you don't want to do anymore. It's not that you didn't kind of know this before, what you don't want to do anymore, but now this is gonna feel different. You know, this is gonna feel different, because this is what the month of October is going to bring you. It's bringing you this powerful energy to face this aspect of your life and do something about it, because you're setting the boundaries. You're moving away from what no longer serves you, but most importantly, you are going to protect yourself. By the time you get to the actual by the time you get to the 4th of October, you're gonna feel very, very happy, because you will realize that within the last couple of months, you've made some kind of a decision. You made a certain choice within the last couple of months, and you still didn't have any results when it comes to that choice that you've actually made. And maybe, you know, at times you were like kind of worried, did I make the right choice or not? You still didn't have enough outcome, quick enough, you know, out of it. You needed to wait like about a couple of months until you realize this. So you will be so happy, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna feel optimistic, you're gonna feel so smiley and so victorious. You will be able to chill out and you will be able to relax here, my gorgeous Virgolini, because you will know how smart you are, how clever you are, how intelligent you are. This is even going to make you realize how intelligent you are spiritually as well, because you decided to trust yourself. Maybe you took a couple of tarot cards out when you were making this choice. Maybe you were but most certainly you were using your intuition, and maybe there were like a few people around you telling you, no, don't do it, no baby, no, and you still went ahead. Bless your heart. And that's exactly what you should have done, my gorgeous Virgolini, because now this is going to make you feel so good. The bottom line is that this is to do with a big achievement. This is to do with a big victory, and you are going to feel really proud of yourself here indeed. So by the time you get to the 6th of October, you know, you will be able to kind of deal with this unnecessary burden, this very difficult burden that started to affect your relationship with people. Yeah, you will be able to deal with this difficult burden that started to affect you in such a way when it comes to your relationship with people being affected in general. And after that moment in time, after this day, you will really feel this kind of need to reconnect with the really kind of important people in your life. And you're going to start to like kind of come out of your comfort zone quite a lot. And you're going to realize which people you haven't seen and you do want to see, which people you want to kind of so badly reconnect with. And you're going to say to yourself, oh my God, I don't want this to kind of affect me in such a way ever again, where something affects you like mentally and spiritually to the point where you just go back down, you just go back into yourself and you don't come out, and you're not even realizing that you've been withdrawn for a while. And this is why this is so important, because on another hand, it's another great lesson. It's a great lesson. It's going to be learned here indeed. So you are, after this moment in time, going to spend, you know, I can see you having lots of fun. I can see you reconnecting with people in general. And it's not only those people in your life that you've missed, but I can see you coming, you know, kind of spending more time with people. You're going to feel this energy needed in your life to have fun and go out there and to enjoy yourself. And you should do this indeed, because there are a very interesting people going to cross your path, my gorgeous Virgolini. There is somewhere you're going to find yourself at, you know, when it comes to the months of October 2024. There is some kind of place that you're going to find yourself at, and that particular place that you're going to find yourself at, you know, it's going to happen at around the mid-October, like roughly, and you are gonna meet some very interesting people, but you have no idea how important these people are gonna be later on when it comes to your future. These are people who are sharing something really specific with you, and it's like to always like kind of be around like-minded spirits, like-minded souls, you know, to be around people like this can only kind of make our energy even more better. Because we learn crucial things from this type of people on our spiritual journey, but they learn also crucial things when it comes to their spiritual journey as well, through you as well, you know, through you. So it is like a vice versa situation type of thing, you know. So this is why this is going to be so big for you, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. Okay, the next important date that I am going to be talking about, it's going to be on the 12th of October. On the 12th of October, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. My God, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm so happy for you. On the 12th of October, this in itself, oh my God. You see, like on the 12th of October, you are going to have such an amazing news. But now, this particular news that you are going to have, this is to do with like a really fantastic success, a really brilliant achievement when it comes to things that you have been working on. This achievement you expected, this success you expected, you know, but it's going to be much better and much bigger than what you actually initially thought. On the 12th of October, you will know that now at this stage of your life, things are going to change for you, because this in itself, it's also part of the things that you have been worrying about, and the part of the things that you were worried for so long. So on the 12th of October, this is a lot to do with the success, with this big achievement, but it's to do with things that you have been working on. So you expected this, but you did not expect this level. This is actually gonna go on. Now you will know exactly where are you standing with yourself, with your life, and in terms of finances, things are gonna start getting so much better for you after this moment in time. I'm not saying that your finances were necessarily bad, but I'm just saying that this is also gonna be the crucial stage where you will realize that your financial situation is going to change for the better, and you will be able to maybe save so much more than you were able to kind of save before, for example. However, this is going to be brilliant when it comes to your financial situation, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. By the time you get to the 15th of October, oh la la, the 15th of October, oh my God, this person, this person, it's like really gonna act so strange. Not strange like I act strange. No, this person is gonna act really strange. It's somebody really gorgeous in your life, somebody who you love, one of the major people. Maybe this is like one of your family members. A nice person, gorgeous person, stroppy every now and then, quite stroppy, you know, bless their heart. Maybe this is like a family member, maybe this is one of your best friends, but this is a precious soul, precious soul in your life. This is somebody really precious. You do love this person a lot. Okay, so this particular person, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's just gonna do something crazy. It's gonna be a little bit rude to you. And it's gonna act completely out of character. That particular person needs you need to save this person. You need to save this person. The fact that this person is going to be stroppy with you, it's going to act completely out of character. You know, don't get offended. And I love you for that. You're not going to get offended, because this is somebody too precious in your life. You will know, first of all, you're going to be like, oh my God, they've been rude back to me so badly. And you're going to be taken back a little bit like, what? You know, you're going to be taken back a little bit like, how come, you know, you don't like this? You really, you and this person are so connected with one another, you know? And that person maybe has never been rude to you before. So you're going to be first taken back. But I'm so glad that you will be able to kind of step back for a second and see the bigger picture. There is something like really kind of... there is something really going on in this person's life, okay? There is something going on in this person's life, something very terrible this person is dealing with. And this is like a cry for help. You need to rescue this person. This particular person I love to bits, and it's somebody who's major in your life. Somebody, as I said, is kind of stroppy every now and then, but it's just who this person is. You know, stroppiness is just a stroppiness. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just the way people respond in certain situations. Sometimes it can be really funny when people are stroppy, and sometimes it can be really scary, but it's just the way people express themselves. You know, nothing to kind of judge the person by. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to help you to recognize who this is. And this is going to be a sign that when that person says something rude to you and you haven't even done anything, I'm so glad that you will be able to realize that there is something going on in that person's life. You need to rescue that person, because that particular person is somebody gorgeous, beautiful, but there is somebody else in that person's life. And I've seen that person before in your reading. I've seen that person before in your reading. That person is around somebody else, somebody demonic, somebody devilish, somebody demonic, somebody who is dishonest, somebody who lies to everybody, and somebody who has got lots of charisma. That particular bastard, you know, in that person's life has got so much charisma. Yeah, that's their little weapon. And that charisma has won over this person in your life. And that person is doing really bad things to this person in your life. And it's leading that person in your life towards oh my God, no baby, no. It's leading towards something really dark and negative. It's leading, that person is leading, this person is in your life towards like a really darkness and the negative stage. And the longer that person stays around that particular person, you know, this person, it's gonna fall into something so dark that it's gonna be impossible to come out later on. Do you understand me? So I just need you to be honest with this particular person. I know you don't want to offend this person. I know you love this person to bits, but you need to be honest as much as you can when it comes to that one particular person in that person's life. You need to be so honest and say what you think, because you know this already, that something is wrong with that other person. That other person has shown their ugly little face to you. But you are so intuitive. You knew this from the beginning, that there's something wasn't right with that person who is leading this gorgeous person in your life towards darkness. So I just need you to like not worry about whether you're gonna offend this person or not. Maybe you're gonna be even worried whether that person is gonna break when you tell them no baby no. You need to stay away from that person. And that person is also trying to manipulate financially this person as well. Oh, so much, you know. So you like, no pressure my gorgeous Virgolini, no pressure my darling, but you know what I mean, Virgolin. Virgo, 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 Virgolin, 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 pam 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 pam, Virgolin, Virgo, 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 Virgolin, 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 Virgolin. Virgolini, Virgolin, raise your vibration, baby. Virgolin, Virgo, 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 Virgolin, 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 Virgolini. Virgolini, Virgolin. Honestly, be strong, my gorgeous Virgolini, because karmically this is going to be one big mama you are going to create. You need to protect this gorgeous person in your life with things that you already know. Don't worry about offending that person. Don't worry about being rude to that person. You know, don't worry about like, oh, breaking this person. Rather, you want rather this person to be offended or like, oh, you know, hurt for a while than what is going to come out of it later on. So please do something about it, because karmically this is going to be absolutely huge. You are going to make a massive difference in your in that person's life, massive difference, and that in itself, it's going to reflect on you karmically, because you are going to be able to heal a certain part of your life from the past. Something negative happened to you when you were a child or something like that. It still hasn't been healed. And this karmic, powerful, mind-blowing energy is going to help you to heal a certain aspects in your past that are so deep and so difficult you hardly even remember. But it's important, especially right now. I'm telling you, everything is connected here. It's like a spiritual domino we are talking about. So that's why I need you to understand. I told you by the end of October, you will have one of the biggest turning points of your entire life. And this is a part of it. This is a part of it. Do not hold anything back here, my gorgeous Virgolini, whatsoever, okay? Right, so the next important date, it's gonna be on the next important date, it's gonna be on the 15th of October. On the 16th, sorry, the next important date is going to be on the 16th of October. On the 16th of October, you are going to realize, you are going to have an important opportunity. On the 16th of October, my gorgeous Virgolini, you are going to have an important and acquired life-changing opportunity to move on with your life. You know, when I say, oh, you're going to have an opportunity to move on with your life, this opportunity, baby, it's a lot you've been planning for. It's a lot you've been thinking about. This opportunity is going to be major. So when I say you're going to have an opportunity to move on with your life, you know, this opportunity is something you have been waiting for. This is your green light. This is your sign. This is your sign. This opportunity in itself is going to be so big that at the same time within you, it's going to again start this healing process. So there is something that has been bothering you, like, but in terms of maybe something like in terms of energy. Sorry, not something that was bothering you, but in terms of energy, you will feel like you're so much more energetic because there was some kind of ailment that has been bothering you and it has been affecting your energy, which at this point you're even going to forget about because it's going to disappear. And only now, all you're going to be able to feel, it's your own beautiful energy rising and rising and rising and guiding you at this stage of your life and making you aware of how important this is going to be. My God, pay attention to your intuition because it's going to be like out of this world. So on the 16th of October, big opportunity to move on with your life, to move on towards happiness, to move on, to move towards, much better life, much better lifestyle. My God, so beautiful. And at the same time, you're really going to need to realize that in order to take this opportunity on, there are certain adjustments you're going to need to make. Okay, you're going to realize in order to take this opportunity on, there are certain adjustments that you're going to need to make. But then to make these adjustments, you are going to have to accept that one part of this vision, which is connected to this, it's not going to work out just yet. There is something that you're not going to be able to incorporate with all this that means to you so much. And it's a part of this vision because this opportunity is a part of your vision. It's a part of what you want to achieve. It's a part of what you want to do. It's to do with your immediate future, but it's to do with your future in general. But at the same time, you are, my gorgeous Virgolini, going to realize that, there is something you're going to need to accept. Like it's part of this vision. Do you understand what I mean? So you will have this amazing opportunity to move on with your life, but you're going to have to accept that you're going to have that one part of this vision, it's not going to work out just yet. So that's why you're going to need to make certain adjustments. You see, this is important. And then in 7 months time exactly, you will be able to return to this. This 7 months period is ever so crucial when it comes to one part, one element of this vision you're not being ready for. There is a reason for it, because the next 7 months are going to be absolutely crucial when it comes to you finding out so much about yourself and about your life and about what you want to do. It's going to be life-changing in so many different ways, but most importantly, there are certain things you're going to become aware of and learn, and only then in 7 months' time you will be able to take this vision and put with all this. So you just need to kind of understand that sometimes big things are happening, but it doesn't mean that every single aspect is going to be exactly the same the way we imagined, So you need to be stronger than that. You need to be strong, So this is why this is so important. This in itself is playing a big role in your life in general when it comes to you recognizing, my gorgeous Virgolini, how powerful you have and what a power you actually have. The next important date, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's gonna be on the 19th of October. On the 19th of October, this is so beautiful, because there is some kind of situation you are going to come across. Something is really going to surprise you. You will see something. You will be maybe looking at 2 or 3 people. You will be looking at a group of people, and then this group of people, something really magical is going to happen, because while you're looking at this group of people, there is some kind of confidence and strength you're actually going to get through that when it comes to you realizing the importance of, like, just for a while, you really are going to need to maybe collaborate with certain people, and you're going to need to do certain things that you don't want to do. But that's the part of you making a big step as well towards your new life, towards your new beginning. And this group of people you're going to come across, it's going to have such a beautiful and spiritual effect and impact on your life, because something is going to happen and something is going to open your eyes. There is a very subtle amount of really crazy crazy and colorful energy you are going to get through that, which is going to give you so much power to actually do things that you feel so frustrated about. But you know, this is part of the bigger picture. This is part of you needing to understand that there is something that you cannot do as abruptly. You know, there is something that you're going to need to bring to an end, and that's the only way to do that right now, is to collaborate with certain people you don't want to for a while, and to do certain things that have come to an end karmically. So it's very hard, and you're very bored, and you're very uncomfortable. But this is actually going to put your frame of mind in such a good place where you're going to see this in a completely different light, and you're going to start becoming excited about it, because you're evolving, you're reconnecting with yourself, you're becoming so much more spiritual. So your subconscious mind and your third psychic eye are getting activated like never before. So you're already benefiting from these answers that are around you, but you're not seeing them. You don't know this, but you're just following this powerful vibration which is guiding you and guiding you and guiding you here. Indeed, the next important date, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's going to be on the 21st of October. On the 21st of October, listen, you're going to feel like, on the 21st of October, you're going to feel like you want to meditate. And this is going to reflect on you, like on lots of you, like in a different ways. You know, you're going to feel like you want to meditate. Maybe to some of you, it's going to feel like, oh, I'm just going to lie down and meditate, like meditate, relax, body, blah, 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 and things like that. And maybe some of you are going to feel like, how well, like you want to maybe go to spend some time in the forest, or maybe you will feel like you want to spend some time in your garden if you've got a garden. Anything like nature, it's really spiritual. It really depends. What do you see as a meditation? Because every single one of us can see meditation in a completely different. Have got every single one of us have got, has got like a unique opinion about what's meditation. As I said, to some people we're going to lie down and relax, that's meditation. And to some people, maybe you need to spend some time in nature, maybe you need to spend some time by the sea, maybe you need to spend some time by the river, by the lake, blah blah blah. You know, it really depends. But you are going to find yourself, the bottom line is relaxing and chilling out. And this is important, because you know where I'm going with this, you know. I'm going towards you having an insight. There is this powerful insight you're going to have. There is something that boom, boom, it's going to come to you. You're going to have this idea that you're going to have, it's going to awaken you. This idea that you are going to have, there is an idea that you're going to have, and this particular idea is consisting of you committing yourself, knowing exactly what do you need to commit yourself fully to in order to make a huge difference to your life and to everything I've said so far. And you know, to be quite honest with you, this is also not only going to make a huge difference in your life in general, but you're going to ignite your courage. You're also going, this is going to ignite you, oh my God, like never before. Yeah, okay? And at the same time, you know, you're going to start believing in yourself. And all this is an absolutely powerful and such an important recipe when it comes to you starting fresh. When it comes to you having a new beginning, a new stage in your life, staring right at you at this stage of your journey. This is going to be brilliant. All this is like a really beautiful spiritual recipe here that's happening right now. Oh my God. And you will just have this like sense of how much do you want to hurry up? How much do you want to hurry up? With this new stage. Here you're gonna feel it like never before. There are gonna be several ideas, you're gonna have several realizations, but you know, on one hand you're gonna feel a little bit frustrated because you haven't done this earlier, you haven't done this sooner, but it wasn't meant to happen earlier, or it wasn't meant to happen sooner, because simply you weren't ready. Only now you're ready. I know it's been hard. I know it's been difficult, my gorgeous Virgolini, especially for you, for a last year, but the last couple of months haven't been easy. I know this, trust me. So the more difficult it was, the more enlightened you are going to feel right now here as well. Okay, so now the next, sorry, the next important date. The next important date, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's going to be on the 20, sorry, just a second, on the 24th. The next important date, it's going to be on the 24th of September, October, on the 24th of October, sorry, on the 24th of October. On the 24th of October, there is this female person. It's to do with this female person, and I like this person. It's again to do with somebody who is like kind of very successful in their life. It's to do with a female person. This person is somebody in your life, and this person is really successful, and in your eyes. And this female person, it's not that everybody loves. There are some people that absolutely love this female person, and there are some people that absolutely cannot stand this female person. And this female person is, to those people who don't like this female person is like, ooh, they're scared of her, type of thing. And to those people who love this female person, you know, this person is like, wow, one of the best people, one of the best friends ever. So this is who are we talking about here, and I hope you understand who this is. But the bottom line is that that particular person is really kind of successful in your eyes. You admire this person, and this person knows you really well, and you know this person really well as well, my gorgeous Virgolini. This particular person is really going to play such a big role here when it comes to you, like really knowing what to do with this like kind of obstacle with that you've been struggling with, you know, and through this female person, that female person is going to suggest something to you, or you are going to clearly understand through this person which intelligent, super intelligent choice you need to make in order to kind of get rid of this obstacle that was caused by something that you were struggling with, you know, and that in itself has been making you feel really indecisive, and you know, it's not good to be indecisive, because you know, this is a sign that something is not right. When we are constantly indecisive, when we are persistently indecisive, yes, there are some signs that are more indecisive than others. I can be ridiculously indecisive myself, but sometimes, you know, this indecisiveness go on a completely different level, and this in itself was caused by something that you have been struggling with, and this is to do a lot with like some kind of an emotional struggle, and something that made you feel like you were some kind of a failure, and you really need to come out of that terrible mindset, because you are very smart, you are very intelligent, you are very clever, and you are ridiculously spiritual. I said this before. I'm not saying this because I'm Virgolini myself, but we are, you know, one of the most powerful signs of the zodiac. We are one of the most powerful signs of the zodiac, because we possess this power to read people on a completely different level, to understand our lives from a completely different level. And yes, sometimes you need to go like very down, very dark, you know, in order to reflect on certain aspects in your life from a completely kind of a specific angle. And that's needed, but this is one of the power that you possess that other maybe signs don't. So you always have to use these things into your advantage. So whatever it's going to happen, you are going to make a really intelligent choice through, and you will understand through this person what this is going to be. Because when it comes to this intelligent choice that you are going to make, my gorgeous Virgolini, because you will make this intelligent choice, you are going to have such a kind of you know, like a terrible challenge is going to come to an end, and because of that, sorry, where is it? Sorry. and because of that, my God, because you are going to make this important, intelligent choice, listen to me very carefully, because you are going to make this intelligent choice, my gorgeous Virgolini, by the time you get to the 26th of October 2024, you are going to be able to make such an important negotiation, such a powerful negotiation. Do you understand me? And this negotiation is going to set you free. This negotiation is going to liberate you. Do you see what I mean, right? How important this is going to be. So it's all going to start with that particular person on the 24th of October who is indeed going to really kind of motivate you. And through that person, you're going to understand what intelligent choice do you actually need to make. So a couple of days later, by the time you get to the 26th of October 2024, you are going to first of all have a really good news, a really important news connected to that, and at the same time you will be able to make such a successful negotiation. This negotiation is going to be so important, I'm telling you, because this negotiation is going to set you free. This negotiation is going to liberate you. This negotiation, your mind, the way your mind is going to be open, like within the next few days after that moment in time, oh my God, it's because it's going to lead towards you coming out of your comfort zone. This negotiation is going to do more to you and to your life and to the life of those who are so close to you, more than you can possibly imagine. Oh my God. And all I can say to you, that this gorgeous person in your life, this person that you really like, is just somebody really remarkable, somebody who is meant to be part of your spiritual journey. It's like one of your guardian angels, to be quite honest with you. Seriously, one of your guardian angels, because that particular person is going to be like kind of responsible for you making this necessary edit in your life. And sometimes we just need a little bit of help, and when it comes to like those people who are so close to us, or those people that inspires us, then this is this little bit of energy that helps us to push, that helps us to kind of go through with things that would normally we would fall into this indecisiveness, and then you just find yourself in a completely different dimension, and then it's like, oh my God, what's happening again? So this is absolutely brilliant indeed, my gorgeous Virgolini. The next important date the next important date, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's going to be on the 28th of October. On the 28th of October, okay, there is going to be a little bit something that you're going to hear and you're not going to like, okay? On the 28th of October, it is the beginning of some kind of unexpected change in your life. There is something you're going to hear, and it's really going to surprise you. It's going to throw you out of balance a little bit, and it's going to scare you a little bit, because you're going to realize that something has come towards an abrupt end. Something has come, towards an abrupt end, but at the same time, oh God, I'm sorry to say this to you, but you're also going to become aware of some kind of a hidden enemies, some kind of a hidden enemies, some kind of a very, very selfish people. And then again, first of all, you're going to be like kind of sad, and you're going to be upset, and you're going to be angry, and you're going to be nervous. But then again, all these vibrations and energy are not necessarily kind of leading us towards some kind of destruction. No, baby, no. Because of all these vibrations and energy, you are going to realize that now it's so important for you to make a decision. Now it's so important for you to make a decision. The fact that something has come towards an abrupt end, first of all, you're going to be sad, you're going to be unhappy, you're going to be thrown out of balance. But then, my darling, this is only what you can do. No one else can make this decision for you. This is your life, this is your spiritual journey, and this is something that just only concerns you. First of all, you're going to see this as a really scary thing, but then you're going to be like, thank you, God. You're going to be grateful to God. You know why? Because organically, things are going to start working in your favor. As I said, first of all, this abrupt end whatever, it's going to come to an abrupt end. First of all, this is going to throw you out of balance, but then you're going to realize, oh my God, oh my Lord, it's time to take the responsibility of my own life right now. I'm not saying that you're asking other people to take responsibility of your life, but this is something you can only do, my gorgeous Virgolini, yourself, okay? And you're going to realize, well, do you know what? It is now or never. It is now or never. This decision is going to be crucial, because you're going to realize, well, again, things are not happening exactly according to plan. Things are not happening exactly the way you imagine in your head, in your mind, that this is going to be. But this stage of your life, it's more crucial than you can possibly imagine. Something has come to an end that you do not like anyway. Something has come to an end that is to do with your old life. Something has come to an end that is to do with your old, with the spiritual journey that you grow out of. Karmically, you needed to move away from this for a while. And maybe you were slowed down in the process for a while, and maybe you got used to doing certain things that makes you feel comfortable. But then again, it's about this realization, what makes you feel happy and what doesn't make you feel happy. We can do something that makes us feel unhappy for a while, but we should certainly not make our life to be like that all the time. So you are going to snap out of something terrible here, and you're going to realize that this uncomfortable situation, it's actually going to work in your favor, because it's going to be imminent for you to make an important decision here, and this is going to happen sooner than you imagined. So this is why everything is going to be shaked up a little bit. It's not that things are not going according to your plan, the way your life is floating towards right now, but it's just that you didn't expect something to happen in such an abrupt way, which is going to require from you to instantly make an important decision. And this decision that you are going to make is just literally you're gonna be worrying how things are going to unfold after this moment in time, because this is not according to your plan, but it's ever so needed to make this edit, to make this alteration in your life. So it's about you making an important decision, and you are doing what you need to do here. But it's just like basically that decision that you are going to make, it's based on this opportunity. It is based on this opportunity that you had here. When I told you that you had this amazing opportunity at around the 16th of October 2024. This amazing opportunity to move on with your life, for example. So now this is a lot to do with that. This is connected to this particular opportunity. You just thought this in your mind. It's going to take slightly longer. It was a different plan. So now something is going to come to an abrupt end here. And you know what, at the end of the day, it's just going to allow you to kind of move on with your life even sooner, even earlier. But it's not going to be exactly the way you imagine. But you know what, you're finding yourself in a really interesting waters. And this stage is going to be crucial now. You're going to realize so much about yourself and so much how great you are to kind of to respond to the situations like this. So first of all, you're going to feel emotionally confused, but then again, you're going to become so active to move on with your life immediately. After this moment, everything is going to start happening like literally one thing after another. So this negative situation, seriously, to be quite honest with you, it's something which you should see like a blessing rather than anything else. The moment in time you have this negative situation, the moment in time something comes towards an abrupt end, you need to see this as a blessing. You need to see this as something sacred, because at that very moment in time, you are about to walk through the door, which are going to change your life so quick. And that's why I'm saying, oh my God, this has been imminent. So that's the final little challenge you are gonna need to go through. So any plan that you came kind of across before, now they're going to change, but not in a bad way, because I'm telling you, this is gonna lead towards a really big stage in your life happening so soon and so quick, and you're just not going to have a choice. So be happy. you know, be happy that things are happening, you know, in your life that you've been dreaming about for so long, and you're going to become extremely active here, and you will know now exactly what do you have to commit yourself fully to that you did not commit yourself fully to before. And that's also going to reveal something so interesting to you, an interesting revelation where you're gonna realize which commitment exactly has been playing, which commitment exactly you did not make before has been playing a huge role, much bigger and much more important when it comes to certain plan being slowed down. This is when your life is gonna be very, very interesting because of this revelation, indeed, because there is so much which is going to become clear, and you will be able to relax here, my gorgeous Virgolini. You will be able to chill out here. Sorry. Indeed. Sorry. It's like my voice is going, 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 my voice is going. Listen, on the 29th of October, oh my God, seriously, my gorgeous Virgolini, I don't even know what to say here. You haven't had such an amazing month in a long time. If this month doesn't revive you, I don't know what will. But also on the 29th of October, oh my God. Okay, that's another situation here. There is, okay, you are, what do I say first? Okay, first negative and then positive. But on the 29th of October, I've seen this before again. Please, 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 you know, you love people in your life, people who mean to you so much, and these people love you as well. It's to do with one of the people in your life again. You will realize that there is a one specific person, whether this is your partner, whether this is your best friend, whether this is your family member, this is somebody who's like really consistent in your life. On the 29th of October, you are going to realize that that person is like getting addicted to something really kind of that they shouldn't get addicted to. And you know, this is somebody really precious, somebody really beautiful. And I think that this is going to be evident on the 29th of October. And for the love of God, say something. When you notice this, it's going to come to you exactly what this person is addicted to. And please kind of say something and do something, because this day, it's also, there is a reason why this is happening on this particular day. That person will be going through something really interesting, and their frame of mind is going to be in this particular place you want this person's frame of mind to be in. In order to understand this from an angle you're trying to project this from. So please try to explain to that person that, you know, they are getting addicted to something terribly. And if they carry on being addicted to this, it's going to be life-changing, not in a good way, okay? So you don't want to end up like feeling so angry with yourself that you didn't do something about it when the time was right. And just let me just tell you that, you know, addiction, please don't get me wrong, you know, but addictions, like I said it before, you know, they come in so many different ways and so many different forms. So please do something, because this is to do with a gorgeous person in your life. But I'm sorry, I do see this person as somebody who gets addicted to things really easily. You know, somebody with an addictive personality. You know, but you are a really big person in that person's life. You're a major person in that person's life, so you do have a major impact and influence on that person anyway. So use it to help this person, please, because later on it's going to be like, really, the more this person does this, the more difficult it's going to be. But also on the 29th of October, you are going to have such an important news. Oh my God. On the 29th of October, you really are going to have such a good news. Okay? And when it comes to this good news that you are going to have on the 29th of October, my gorgeous Virgolini, you know, it's like basically you really are going to realize only on this particular day how much your life it's actually going to change. I know I had this before when you had this success and recognition over there. you had this achievement over there, and I told you that this is going to be the beginning of an ultimate change in your life. That's great. But now this is going to be major. Just remember that you had this situation where there was a complete and sudden change, that changed things a little bit. So now by the time you get to the 29th of October, my gorgeous Virgolini, if I do say September, I mean October, yeah, because you're Virgolini, so I'm associating you with September, so I'm worried that I'm saying September when it's October, but if I do say September, I mean October. Sorry, I apologize. But yeah, so this is why this is going to be so big, because of this karmic edit here. So on the 29th of October, you are going to have such a good news. Oh my God, here you are really going to get a bigger picture how much your life is going to change. You're going to feel so happy. You're going to feel so happy. You're going to feel so excited. It's to do with this good news. This good news. Now, on the 29th of October, on this particular day, this good news you're going to have, it's also going to be the beginning of you kind of realizing, oh my God, you're going to be literally like, within the next 3 weeks, my life is going to be completely different. The next 3 weeks are going to be major. The next 3 weeks are going to be massive. You will be so busy. You will be all around the place. It is all about this big, massive, giant, enormous preparation for the next stage of your journey. What's about to happen to you, it's going to change your life forever. The next 3 weeks, as I said, oh my God, the next 3 weeks are going to be absolutely crucial. You need to do as much as you can. You need to honestly, you need to do as much as you can. And even if you feel like, oh, you don't feel good, you don't feel okay, the more productive you are for the next 3 weeks, the more your life is going to change. And when I say the more productive, it is all going to boil down to this news, this amazing news you're going to have, and you will take it from there and you will see exactly what I mean, my gorgeous Virgolini. This is going to be absolutely huge. The next important date, it's going to be on the 30th of October 2024. On the 30th of October, you are going to have such a surprising but really positive experience where you're going to be socializing, you're going to be having so much fun. You will be also loving it because you will be noticed by some really interesting people. And you're gonna like that. You will realize that you must be shining like this really powerful energy, because there's some really amazing people that are gonna notice you, that are gonna notice things about yourself. You want to be noticed, so you're really gonna enjoy yourself. You're also going to realize how much you were missing this aspect of your life when it comes to you enjoying yourself, but with the right people around you, with like-minded spirits, with like-minded souls that elevate us on every aspect of our spiritual journey. So not only you're going to be really enjoying yourself on the 30th of October 2024, but there is also some very interesting conversation going to be going on. It's going to be flowing where you're going to realize you're gonna have this major inspiration. First of all, you're going to be so inspired by something so much, which is going to unlock something really specific within, where you're going to realize at the same time that you've got everything you need in order to kind of take some kind of a challenge on. When it comes to whatever you have been inspired by here. So there is some kind of amazing inspiration you're going to have. But the most important thing here is, it's not that amazing inspiration, but it's this realization that you've got. But first of all, you're going to think, oh God, yeah. And then, oh my God, I can do this. I can actually do this. And that's how you're going to see. That's how you're going to see this. That's how you're going to feel this, my gorgeous Virgolini. And that's, you know, that in itself, it is going to like kind of provide, you're going to realize some kind of a challenge that you're going to have. But then at the same time, when it comes to that challenge, you will most certainly make the right decision here. And I can see you speaking to somebody. I can see you speaking to somebody wise, somebody smart, somebody clever, somebody spiritual, somebody like kind of official as well. And I can see that person giving an amazing advice, something that you already knew, but you just wanted to hear from some kind of person like this. And this in itself is going to open your mind, and you are going to realize, oh my God, I'm going to make such an important decision here. And you should, my gorgeous Virgolini, because this in itself, it's going to be important. The decision that you are going to be making here, it's going to be so important, because whatever inspires you here is going to be crucial in 1 month's time. At the beginning of November 2024, at the beginning of November, you're going to find yourself on this giant crossroads, and you have no idea what role this is going to play when you find yourself on this crossroads, because the path you're going to choose is going to be completely different to what you would normally go for. And this in itself, you can say hello to the new you, my gorgeous Virgolini, because there is something so amazing you're going to find out about yourself. You can do it. You are so good at. And this is the part of all this I'm talking about. Up here, absolutely brilliant. On the 31st of October 2024, you are going to have a very strange, very unusual experience. You are going to feel somebody around you. You're going to feel some kind of a spirit. Maybe you will know this spirit. Maybe you will sense who this is. Or maybe you will not know who this is going to be. Maybe this is going to be somebody who died and passed away, that just kind of returned briefly. The 31st of October, the veil in between this world and the spirit world, it's at its thinnest, so you can expect anything, seriously. And you're so spiritual, so good luck, baby. No, I'm joking. No, honestly, so important. So it's going to be either somebody who you can feel and sense who this is, or it's maybe going to be your spirit guide, your guardian angel, you know, or some kind of a friendly spirit. There is something you're going to come across on the 31st of October, some kind of a spirit entity, or some kind of spiritual situation, and you will know, spirit, you will know something is around you, or someone is around you. But you must not kind of, it's not about that, sorry. It's about you being able to be so smart and to reflect what you were thinking about right before you saw this spirit. You know how it always happened. This spirit's duty is, this spirit is going to be delighted to come forward and to make you aware of something on your mind. Something on your mind that you're still holding yourself back with. There is something on your mind that you're thinking negatively about without even realizing. At this stage, you're standing in your own way, and you need to change your mind about it. You need to start seeing this in a different light. And this is something that has been with you for a very, very long time. And that is also ever so crucial when it comes to you ascending and healing, you know, healing and ascending on the next level of your spiritual journey. This is so important. So when you feel this spirit, when you sense this spirit around you, just make sure you reflect within your own self and try to remember what you were thinking about, because it's a lot coming from your subconscious mind when you're not even aware of it. So there is something that you're thinking about negatively, but it's really kind of slowing you down. So this is what you need to pay attention to, because you need to kind of start seeing this in a different light, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed, because that particular element of your life, it's making you to still kind of stand in your own, you're still standing in your own way. You know, this is so important. And also, at around the time when you do see that spirit, when that spirit does appear kind of around you, you feel that spirit, there is also some kind of boom realization you're going to have in terms of, there is something missing in your life in terms of a diet. There is something that's missing in your life in terms of your diet. And you need to start putting this into your body immediately. And this is what you're going to realize. It's going to be really bizarre the way it's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? You see you sense something around you, and then, oh, suddenly you realize what's missing in your diet, for example, but it's crucial. It's crucial. Do you know what I mean? So this is something you need to pay attention to. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationships. This is a big month for those of you in relationships. Yeah, this is a very, very big month for those of you in relationships, because there are big things about to happen to you, my gorgeous Virgolini. And these big things are going to be good. These big things are going to be major. You are majorly moving on with your life. Of course that your partner is going to benefit from this. I actually, in fact, I see for those of you in relationships, to be quite honest with you, I see your partner at times being even more excited than you for what's about to happen here. Your partner is going to be even more at times excited than you. There is this particular lifestyle that your partner is longing for, and you are longing for this particular lifestyle, but this means to your partner as much as it means to you. So both of you are going to feel so happy, so happy. You have no idea how life-changing month of October it's going to be for both of you. So for the couples, you are going to have a courage. For couples, when it comes to October, you are going to have a courage to do something you were both so worrying about. You will have a courage to do something you were both so worrying about, and it's going to lead towards such a big reward. Okay, and what do you need to do? What is going to happen? It's like making a certain step, making a certain move. You, the Virgolinis, the couples, you're going to realize at around the 16th of October that you're going to need to make a certain move, but you like a really brave move, a really bold move, but at the same time you're going to need to ask somebody, both of you, that you don't want to ask, and you're going to feel really uncomfortable. So that part of that move, it's you asking somebody who you both know. You're going to ask something that person. It's going to be, you're going to need to do that, but you just both not going to like this. But this is going to be really rewarding. Almost like you're going to need to ask something that you both don't want to ask to the specific person in your life. But this is ever so neat. This is going to be important. You know, this is going to be important because it is going to lead towards like a really great outcome, towards a massive unfoldment. So if there is something that you as a couple need to ask somebody, like a bit of a favor or some kind of a help, don't worry about it. Just go for it, because it's going to rejuvenate you. You will do the right thing. Look at this. You've got the star. So of course you are doing the right thing. Okay, so go for it. And for those of you Virgolinis who are single and ready to, hello my darling, stranger in the night, Virgolini in the morning. My gorgeous Virgolini, thank God. Hallelujah, baby. You are going to start coming out of your comfort zone like never before right now in the month of October. I told you before, this is all going to rejuvenate you. From the 1st of October, you are going to feel different. What's really important, in a good way, what's really important for you, it's how you're going to feel, like how much you want to reconnect with people. I can see you going out, single Virgos. I can see you having fun. I can see you attracting some really big mamas. No, I can see you attracting some really nice people, my gorgeous Virgolini, and I can see you like you being fancied by a couple of major people who are gonna literally blow you away, you know. Couple of people are gonna fancy you, and you're gonna feel so good. You're gonna feel so good because both of these people are gonna be absolutely gorgeous, and both of these people are gonna be spiritual, and both of these people are gonna be really successful. In fact, you're not going to be able to believe. They will be flirting with you. Well, you're going to be up to, my gorgeous Virgolini. No, I'm just joking. They will be flirting with you, and you're going to have a great time. It's more about you tapping into like your life, like how it used to be like a long time ago, you know. And there are certain things that you haven't done. There are certain things you haven't been doing. And in terms of like kind of socialization, Maybe there were like so many problems on your mind, and even when you were socializing, this has really like kind of been affecting you. So this is a very dark cloud. It's about to disappear, and this is why you're gonna be able to see things, my gorgeous Virgolini, crystal clear when it comes to the month of October. So it's about you having this confidence. Please, the more you go out and the more you have fun, the more confidence you are going to have. This is so important, my gorgeous Virgolini, for those of you who are single and ready to mingle. Let's see now. This is going to be so important for you when it comes to you. Look, and there is someone really beautiful you are going to meet. It's not about those two people that I've mentioned before. There are two major people who are going to be fancying you, and you are just going to love it, because you will know how gorgeous you are. Of course you are gorgeous, but there is someone really spiritual you're going to meet. There is someone really spiritual you're going to meet in October or November, my gorgeous Virgolini. It's very strong energy in October, but it is a very strong energy in November. I see somebody very spiritual coming into your life. I mean, I'm not saying like someone is gonna, so spiritual, don't get me wrong. Yes, spiritual, but not obviously spiritual. So somebody who is gorgeous, somebody who's beautiful, somebody who is nice, somebody who is delicious, somebody who's like gorgeous on the inside and the outside as well, but somebody who is thinking like you in terms of spirituality. Maybe as soon as you meet, you're gonna be like, oh, what's your like kind of horoscope star? Oh, I'm this. Oh, what's yours? Maybe it's just gonna be like that. The energy and the conversation is gonna be flowing about these things that you are interested into, and that person is gonna be interested into the things that you are interested in. So immediately there is going to be a connection in between you and this person, my gorgeous Virgolini. That's why this is going to be so important. And also, this is a great time when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone. You see, this is a great time because you are coming out of your comfort zone, because, normally you would feel like maybe a little bit down or negative before you would go out, and that would kind of subconsciously affect you. And this is what this card is clearly showing, this negativity. But in this, everything that I've said so far, this is also a clear sign that this particular person is indeed going to really play a huge role when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone. And that particular person is going to play a huge role when it comes to you transforming your life indeed. The reason why I think brachiated jasper is so powerful, purely because of its ability to instantly, and I mean that, instantly awaken you. Why? Because when you wear this absolutely stunning and ever so powerful crystal, when you wear this, it helps you to reconnect with yourself, and that in itself, helps you to see not what you necessarily don't see or what you necessarily don't know, but it helps you to be honest with yourself with things that you need to do in life in order to get where you want to get. Because every now and then in life, we do tend to kind of stumble upon, things. We tend to, deal with certain problems and certain things in life that can naturally slow us down. But sometimes it really depends on this level of problems we actually have, how productive we are going to be. Because what we need to remember in this life, we need to keep going, we need to keep moving forward. We need to keep on being productive. We need to keep on being creative. And this is so important when it comes to our essence, when it comes to our spirit, when it comes to our souls. And sometimes people just kind of give in. Sometimes people give in. And this is why this powerful pendant, a brachiated jasper, it's playing a really big role when it comes to all these, my gorgeous people. And that's why I'm saying that it has got a power to actually awaken you immediately, and to do in life what you need to do, to follow your own path, to follow your own passion. This in itself, it's important even when it comes to like this powerful pendant being able to re-energize you instantly. It's fantastic when it comes to strength, when it comes to confidence, when it comes to vitality. It's absolutely brilliant when it comes to protection in general, because it's also rather powerful when it comes to absorbing negative energies in general. And this is and it's especially brilliant when it comes to, like, for example, you maybe being surrounded by the certain people that are very negative, that are very down, that are kind of draining energy, you know, in general. So this is why it's brilliant, in particular when it comes to the specific people or even specific situations, you know, in life, just draining your energy so much. Because when our energy is drained, then we do not kind of respond to some really important situations in life the way we should respond to, you know. And this is why, because we tend to hold back a really important aspect of ourselves. And that's why this bracelet Jasper, it's so brilliant. So because it helps you to kind of get your own essence out there, to be such a more powerful spirit in general, by not holding yourself back, you know, in this life, on this journey. So this in itself, it's also remarkable, you know, to where when it comes to you maybe finding yourself on a certain crossroads in life, okay, but also when it comes to you just needing something, you know, to kind of be more decisive as well at the same time. So this is why I get so excited about bracelet Jasper, because it's got just so many benefits that are ever so important for like a wide variety of people. I absolutely love it. And look how beautiful it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really hope that you can see how beautiful this pendant actually is. This red color, it's absolutely out of this world. And I can tell you, my gorgeous people, just by holding this like this already, I feel like, you know, I'm really kind of opening up spiritually. I can literally feel the energy re-energize me, like literally instantly. And this is why it's so important, you know, to have this pendant. And the more you kind of wear this, the more intuitive you're going to become. And this is why I absolutely love this gorgeous pendant. And I really hope you're going to realize how beneficial this is actually going to be for your life in general, or maybe for, you know, those people in your life who mean to you the most, who you would like to maybe buy or get this pendant for. For example, this gorgeous pendant comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this pendant, my gorgeous people, is going to be as usual in the description below. I'm also going to pin the actual link on top of the comments section. But yes, so this is what I really highly recommend you to get. This, my gorgeous people, this green moss agate, it's ever so important, you know, to have, because it is instantly going to open your mind. It is instantly going to enhance your intuition. It is instantly going to empower you. And most importantly, it's going to help you to come out of your comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to moving forward in life. And also, my gorgeous people, the reason why I love, you know, green moss agate so much is because of its ability, you know, to heal your past. This in itself, it can help you, you know, to heal certain aspects of your, you know, certain aspects in your past, you know. And this is kind of like a really significant when it comes to our spirit and when it comes to our personal evolution, so we can move forward in life and make the most of it. Because if there is some kind of element that is not healed from the past, you know, something that we we have been struggling with, or something that we have been dealing with. You know, of course, that this element is always going to stay with us if we were going through something really difficult. I'm not saying this is going to help you to completely forget, but it's going to help you to heal it, and it's going to help you to move on from it. There are lots of people in this world who do not understand that there are so many aspects of themselves that are still not healed, you know, that have been going on in their past. And that's why this is also quite significant, a green moss agate. And it's also really brilliant when it comes to you. You know, when you wear green moss agate, you know, you start coming into your own power, my gorgeous people. You start awakening, you know, and then you start noticing things you've never noticed before, in terms of your own intuition, in terms of you notice like really amazing signs. You know, it really helps you to get that confidence back. Green moss agate, yeah, it helps you to perk up, and it helps you to like kind of believe in yourself. And it's also ever so brilliant when it comes to you wanting to start something new. You know, when you decide to start something new, or you want to start something new, it's also really brilliant, because in general it really does help you to make so much out of this spiritual journey. It helps you to make a difference, you know, in this life. So of course this is something I would absolutely highly recommend you to get, green moss agate. And it is also ever so powerful when it comes to attracting prosperity, when it comes to attracting success, when it comes to having really good and healthy finances. So if you are wanting to have like a really good finances, or if you want to be very successful with your work, or successful in life in general, I really strongly suggest you to get green moss agate, because there are so many things that this really powerful crystal tend to attract, you know. So this is why I absolutely love this pendant, and I recommend this actually to every single one of you, because anything that has got a power to heal your past, or anything that has got a power to help you to come into your own power, I mean, come on, you can imagine how mind-blowing this is going to be when it comes to this making a huge difference in your life in general. So this gorgeous green moss agate, my gorgeous people, even if you know somebody who you can buy this for, just go for it, you know. If you know someone who can benefit from this, you know, I would really strongly advise you to get it for them as well. This gorgeous green moss agate comes with a sterling silver chain, beautiful sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is going to be in the description below, or I'm going to pin the link, you know, for this pendant and chain. I'm gonna pin the link right on top of the comments as well.